Listen up, you were not put on this earth to live a mediocre life. You weren't designed to settle, to struggle, or to feel stuck. You were built for greatness. But the truth is, motivation isn't something you find, it's something you create. And the moment you understand that, your entire life will change. So why do people lose motivation? Why do they start strong but fall off track? The answer is simple. They rely on feelings instead of systems. They wait for inspiration instead of taking control. If you want to stay motivated all the time, you must learn to control your mind, shift your emotions, and create habits that drive you forward even when you don't feel like it. You see, motivation isn't magic. It's not some mystical energy that comes and goes. It's built through discipline, through habits, through momentum. And I'm going to show you how to build unstoppable motivation. The kind that doesn't fade, the kind that pushes you through obstacles, the kind that makes you unstoppable. If you don't know why you're doing something, you'll never last. Motivation fades when there's no clear purpose driving you forward. Most people wake up every day without a real reason to push themselves. They go through the motions, do what's expected, and wonder why they feel stuck. But when you have a purpose, something that sets your soul on fire, everything changes. A strong why fuels endless motivation. It gives you energy when you're tired. It keeps you moving when you feel like quitting. It reminds you why you started in the first place. Think about the most successful people in the world. They don't wake up hoping to feel motivated. They wake up knowing exactly what they're fighting for. They don't rely on luck or inspiration. They have a vision so clear, so powerful that nothing can shake them. That's what you need. You need a reason so strong that it pulls you forward, even on your worst days. What do you really want? Not what sounds good, not what other people expect from you. What do you want? What excites you? What scares you because it's so big, so bold, so life-changing? That's your why. And the moment you define it, you take back control of your life. Because when you know why you're doing something, discipline becomes easy, effort becomes automatic, obstacles become stepping stones instead of roadblocks. Without a strong why, every challenge feels like a reason to stop. With a strong why, every challenge becomes fuel to push harder. Most people wait for motivation before they take action, but real motivation comes from purpose. Find it, define it, write it down, say it out loud every single day. Let it consume you, because once you get clear on your purpose, no excuse, no fear, no setback can stop you. Most people wait for motivation before they take action. They sit around hoping to feel inspired, waiting for the perfect moment, the right energy, the right mindset, and that's why they never start. That's why they stay stuck, trapped in the same cycle day after day, because motivation isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. The moment you take action, everything changes. Your mind wakes up, your energy shifts, your confidence grows. You stop overthinking, stop doubting, stop talking yourself out of it. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation. Think about a heavy train sitting still on the tracks. If it's not moving, even a small block of wood can keep it from rolling forward. But once that train starts moving, once it builds speed, nothing can stop it. That's how momentum works in your life. When you're standing still, everything feels hard. Every excuse seems valid. Every obstacle seems impossible. But the moment you start moving, the resistance fades, the fear disappears, the work gets easier. Because now you're in motion. Now you're building momentum. The hardest part of anything is starting, but once you start, you realize it wasn't as difficult as you made it out to be. One small step leads to another. One win leads to the next. And before you know it, you're unstoppable. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for motivation to magically appear. It won't. You have to take the first step, even if it's small, even if it's messy, even if you don't feel like it, because action first, motivation follows, not the other way around. Get moving. Do something. And watch how fast your energy, your confidence, and your results start to rise. Your mind follows your body. If you feel tired, unmotivated, or stuck, it's not just in your head, it's in your body. Look at how you're sitting right now. Are your shoulders slumped? Is your breathing shallow? Is your energy low? That's not just a mood, that's a state. And the fastest way to change how you feel is to change how you move, because motion creates emotion. The moment you shift your body, you shift your mind. Stand up tall, take a deep breath, move with power, with purpose, with intensity. Feel the energy shift inside you. Athletes do this before a big game. Performers do this before stepping on stage. Winners do this before attacking their goals. They don't wait to feel confident. They don't wait to feel motivated. They create it. They use their body to control their state. And when you control your state, you control your life. Think about the times when you felt unstoppable, when you were focused, when you were powerful, when you were fully alive. What were you doing with your body? Were you moving with energy? Were you standing strong? Were you breathing deeply? That's the state you need to tap into every single day, because you can't feel weak when you move like a warrior. Because when you can't feel lazy when you breathe like a champion. You can't feel small when you stand like a giant. Your body is your secret weapon. Use it. Don't let stress control you. Don't let doubt hold you back. Don't let fear keep you frozen. Shift your state right now, because the moment you do, your mind will follow. An athlete doesn't train only when they feel like it. They don't wait for the perfect conditions. They don't skip practice just because they're tired. They train every single day, rain or shine, because they know that success is built through consistency. Your mind works the same way. You can't expect to be strong, focused, and motivated if you don't train your mind daily. You can't just wake up and hope to feel confident. You have to condition yourself for it. You have to feed your mind the right thoughts, just like an athlete feeds their body the right fuel. Because whatever you feed your mind, it will grow. If you feed it doubt, fear, and negativity, that's what will take over. If you feed it strength, belief, and determination, you'll become unstoppable. Your mind is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it weakens. If you train it every day, it becomes powerful beyond measure. How do you train your mind? You start by controlling what you focus on. Every morning, decide what kind of day you're going to have. Decide what kind of person you're going to be. Fill your mind with powerful thoughts, with empowering beliefs, with a vision so clear that nothing can shake you. Read books that challenge you. Listen to voices that inspire you. Surround yourself with people who push you higher. Do something every single day that makes you stronger mentally and emotionally. Because just like an athlete doesn't become great overnight, neither will you. It's not about one big moment. It's about what you do every day. Day after day, hour after hour, repetition after repetition. When you train your mind like an athlete, you don't just prepare for success, you expect it. You don't just dream about winning, you demand it. You don't just hope for motivation, you create it. And when life throws obstacles in your way, you don't back down. You face them head on because you've trained for this. You've built the mindset of a champion, and nothing can stop you now. Small goals don't inspire anyone. They don't wake you up early. They don't push you past your limits. They don't set your soul on fire. Big goals do. Big goals force you to think differently. They make you stretch, grow, and become more than you ever thought possible. Because when the goal is massive, the action has to match it. You can't take small steps toward a big dream. You have to move boldly. You have to push harder. You have to demand more from yourself every single day. Most people set goals they know they can reach. They play it safe. They aim for what's comfortable. And that's why they stay stuck. Comfort doesn't create greatness. It doesn't spark passion. It doesn't change lives. If your goals don't scare you a little, they're not big enough. If they don't excite you, they're not big enough. If they don't make you want to jump out of bed in the morning, they're not big enough. Think about the greatest achievements in history. They all started as impossible dreams. Dreams that people doubted. Dreams that seemed too big, too crazy, too unrealistic. But someone believed, someone took action, someone refused to settle for average, and that's why the world remembers their names. So what's your goal? Not what's realistic, not what's safe. What do you truly want? What would set your soul on fire if you achieved it? Write it down. Make it real. Look at it every single day. Feel it, see it, live it, and then take action like your life depends on it, because big goals drive big action, and big action creates a life beyond your wildest dreams. Look around you. The people in your life are either pushing you forward or pulling you back. There is no in between. Energy is contagious. If you spend time with people who complain, doubt, and make excuses, you will start doing the same. If you surround yourself with people who are driven, focused, and hungry for success, that energy will become your new normal. Your environment shapes your standards. It influences your habits, your mindset, and your expectations for yourself. If the people around you accept average, you will too. If they settle for less than they deserve, you will start thinking that's okay. But if you're surrounded by winners, you won't have a choice but to level up. Winners don't tolerate laziness. They don't make excuses. They don't let fear control them. They set big goals. They take massive action. They push past their limits. And when you're in that kind of environment, you rise to that level. You stop settling, you stop doubting yourself, you start thinking bigger, moving faster, and demanding more from your life, because that's what winners do. Look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Do they inspire you? Do they challenge you? Do they make you better? Or do they drain your energy and keep you stuck? If you want to change your life, change your circle. Find people who think bigger than you, people who push you to grow, people who expect greatness from you. And if you don't have those people in your life right now, seek them out. Read books from the greatest minds in history. Listen to voices that inspire action. Put yourself in rooms where success is the standard, because when you surround yourself with winners, success stops being an option, it becomes inevitable. Excuses are the chains that keep you stuck. They sound reasonable, they feel justified, but they are nothing more than lies wrapped in comfort. I don't have time, I'm too tired, I don't know where to start. All of these are excuses designed to protect you from discomfort. But growth only happens in discomfort. Success lives on the other side of action. And action doesn't wait for the perfect conditions. It doesn't wait for motivation. It doesn't wait for someone to give you permission. It happens the moment you decide that excuses will no longer control your life. There will always be a reason to wait. There will always be a reason to hesitate, but waiting doesn't get you closer to your goals. Hesitation doesn't build success, only execution does. The most successful people in the world don't have fewer obstacles than you. They don't have more time, more resources, or an easier path. They just refuse to let excuses win. They take action when they don't feel like it. They move forward even when it's uncomfortable. They execute, adjust, and execute again. They don't waste time justifying why they can't. They focus on how they can. That's the mindset you need. A mindset that eliminates every excuse before it even forms. A mindset that replaces doubt with action. A mindset that sees every obstacle as a challenge to overcome, not a reason to stop. So what's your excuse? Is it really stopping you, or have you just allowed it to? The truth is, you already have everything you need to start. You already have the ability, the strength, and the time. The only thing standing in your way is the story you keep telling yourself. Change the story, stop waiting, start executing, because every second you waste making excuses is a second you could be building the life you want. Success isn't about willpower. It's not about how motivated you feel today. It's about what you do every single day, no matter what. The people who win in life don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits. They build systems that keep them on track, even when they don't feel like it, because motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you won't even want to get out of bed, but your habits don't care how you feel. They don't depend on your mood. They keep you moving forward no matter what. Think about the most successful people in the world. They don't wake up and decide if they're going to work hard today. They don't leave their success up to chance. They follow a system. They have routines. They have non-negotiable habits that set them up to win. And that's what you need, a system that makes success automatic, a routine that keeps you locked in, focused, and making progress every day. What are the habits that will move you closer to your goals? What small, consistent actions will create massive results over time? Wake up early, move your body, feed your mind with powerful thoughts, take action before you feel ready, eliminate distractions, stay disciplined even when no one is watching. Do these things every single day until they become second nature, until success isn't something you chase, it's something you create, because your life is a reflection of your habits. If you have weak habits, you'll get weak results. If you have powerful habits, you'll create unstoppable momentum. This isn't about working harder for a day or a week. This is about designing a lifestyle that guarantees success. Build habits that make winning automatic, because when your systems are strong, your success is inevitable. You've been through battles before. You've faced challenges that felt impossible. You've had moments when you thought you couldn't take another step, but you did. You pushed through, you survived, you overcame, and here you are, stronger than ever. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget what you've already conquered. Life will test you again. Obstacles will appear. Doubt will creep in. Fear will try to control you. But you've been here before. You've felt the weight of struggle and still found a way to rise. You've been knocked down, but you always got back up. That's who you are. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not someone who quits when things get hard. You are a fighter. You are resilient. You are powerful beyond measure. You have everything inside you to win. Every challenge you've faced has prepared you for this moment. Every setback has built your strength. Every failure has taught you lessons. You didn't come this far to stop now. You didn't endure all that pain just to give up. You were made for more. You were made to rise. So when the road gets tough, remember who you are. When the doubt creeps in, remember what you've already overcome. When you feel like you can't go on, remind yourself you've been here before and you made it through, and you will do it again. Because that's what you do. That's who you are. There will be days when you don't feel like it, days when you're tired, days when your mind tells you to take it easy, to sleep in, to skip the work just this once. That's the voice of weakness. That's the voice that keeps people stuck in mediocrity. And the moment you start negotiating with yourself, you lose. You give that voice power. You give yourself permission to break your commitments. And once you break them once, it gets easier to break them again. That's why discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like the weather. But discipline is solid. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline doesn't wait for inspiration. Discipline does what needs to be done no matter what. Winners don't negotiate with themselves. They don't wake up and ask, do I feel like working hard today? They don't debate whether they should stick to their plan. They decide once, then they follow through because they know that success is not built on feelings. It's built on habits. It's built on showing up every single day, whether you feel like it or not. When you set a goal, commit to it, lock it in, make it non-negotiable. No more debating, no more excuses, no more backing out, because every time you follow through, you build strength, you build discipline, you build a mindset that refuses to accept anything less than success. And when you train yourself to act, regardless of how you feel, you become unstoppable. So stop waiting for motivation. Stop letting feelings control your future. Decide, commit, execute. No more negotiations, just results. Success isn't about luck. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about deciding who you are, committing to your vision, and taking massive action every single day. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more holding back. You have everything you need inside you, the strength, the discipline, the fire. Now it's time to use it. Step up, take control, push harder than ever before, because the life you want isn't given to you, it's built by you, and it starts right now.